Hey guys, I would first like to apologize to you for the really noisy background. I'm sitting outdoors and there's a lot of traffic. But if you please bear with me and watch this video, I promise I'm going to absolutely blow your mind with some ugly secrets about some of these apparently great businesses that in all likelihood you did not know. Let me tell you a story. There's this company called C Limited, which had created quite a buzz when from the pandemic lows it had shot up 8x just over 1.5 years. Portfolios containing C Limited had surged in a completely unprecedented manner. And if you do a quick YouTube search, it will throw up a record number of bullish videos recommending the company. Now, many investors felt that this return is perfectly justified, considering the blistering revenue growth that C Limited had posted. Now, I really never researched the company in detail, but I was very curious. So I decided to take a look under the bonnet. And this is what I uncovered. Now, attached is a snapshot of the revenue growth that C Limited had posted from 2014 to 2021. The total revenues grew from 161 million to a eye-popping $10 billion, just shy of $10 billion. This translated into a compounded revenue growth of 80%. Blistering indeed. Now, they seem to be firing on all cylinders, planting their flag in every country and country after country. And investors wasted no time in coming up with monikers like Amazon of Southeast Asia and Mercado Libre killer when they went into South America. However, most investors who had jumped into the C Limited bandwagon, they completely missed that very crucial reality of growth investing, or for that matter, any investing. Long-term returns of an investor cannot be too different from the return on capital that the business generates. Now, in case of C, it's difficult to calculate the return on capital as it does not generate a profit here. However, we can definitely calculate the denominator of that return on capital employed, and that is the capital employed. Now, to deliver that 80% CAGR in revenue growth, C needed an eye-popping 107% CAGR in capital growth. In other words, during the period when the revenues grew 62 times, the capital the business needed to guzzle grew 163 times. Now, here is an apples to apples comparison with Amazon, because a lot of people compare C Limited with Amazon. So just stay with me. In 1997, Amazon had revenues of about 148 million, which is kind of similar levels to what C had in 2014. Now, while it took 7 years for C to grow its revenues to $10 billion mark, it had taken 9 years till 2006 for Amazon to cross the $10 billion mark. And its revenues in 2006 was about $10.7 billion. However, in case of Amazon, the total capital needed to grow the revenues was just 17x as compared to 163x for C Limited. So, in other words, Amazon needed only $1.8 billion in capital to cross the 10 billion revenue mark, as compared to $11.6 billion of capital in case of C to achieve the same revenue levels. So, no, C is by no stretch of imagination an Amazon. It can be a decent business, but it is nowhere in the class of Amazon. And novice investors often miss this very important aspect of business analysis. It takes a bit of first principles thinking and understanding of how compounding works in case of business to be able to focus on the capital required for this growth. Let me share another secret with you. That is about dilution that the shareholders of C Limited faced. So there you go. By end of December 2018, C Limited had 342.6 million shares outstanding. Now that shot up to 557.7 million shares by end of 2021. So that translates into a 17.64% dilution for shareholders. So there you go. So now you know the kind of secrets that we look for when we are analyzing a business, and we just don't focus on the growth, which can be very, very misleading. Now, we have scheduled a free webinar to cover this topic and several relevant concepts, which will be very helpful for anyone who's a serious investor. We have interesting case studies where we will discuss how to uncover ugly secrets in good businesses. It will be immensely valuable for everyone who is a long-term investor and who is not looking for the quick wins, like what many C investors were after immediately after the pandemic. So this is on the 16th of June at 9 p.m. Singapore time, and it's completely free to join. You can find the link to register for this webinar in the description section below. It's a Zoom session, and after registering, you will receive the confirmation containing the email about how to join the meeting. So we look forward to seeing you during this meeting, and I promise it will be a very fruitful discussion. If you have liked this video, can I kindly request you to hit the like button and also let me know in the comments what are the other secrets that you look for when you are analyzing a business. So thank you for your time.